Lagos Ibadan corridors, we are there. Apapa Badagry Expressway also, we are there to make sure that this traffic is easy for all to ply the road easily and smoothly.
Fantastic. Well, upon seeing that closure and construction, we wanted to have a conversation with you, and this is an assuring one saying that, you know what, we have got you covered. About 18 commands. Don't fret, Lagos. Yes, it may take 2 months, but it would ease off as time goes on. But other conversations that I know that a lot of people want to ask, some questions that have been budding that we've asked. A whole lot. I mean, road accidents in Lagos is something that we have seen prevail over time with reckless driving, drinking and driving. What are the ways that FRSC are going to or already doing the most common causes, first of all, of road accidents in Lagos? And what is FRSC doing to address them?
When you say the most common, it's human negligence. Human negligence of who you are, of what you are driving, of the road you're driving. Now, let's look at it this way. You want to ply the road, and you know that your car is not just your car, it's a machine. And for you to operate on a machine, you have to make sure that your vehicle is maintained. And you as a person, you have to maintain yourself. You have to maintain your psychological position. Now, What do I mean by psychological position? Driving and using of phones when you are driving is like operating two machines at the same time.
Right.
And then I say something a lot of times that it takes your focus. It's a psychological thing. It takes focus to drive on the road. Now, it also takes focus to concentrate on your phone. So you want to make call, you want to search for somebody's number. You're going to focus on that phone.
True.
You can't focus on two machines at the same time. So psychologically, you have to be sure that you are balanced in one way. Balanced either on the steering or you're balanced on your phone. And how do you balance on your phone? You simply park. It won't take you anything. But it will take you so many things. It will take you, God forbid, it may take you out of the earth.
Yes.
If you are not careful with being focused on two machines at the same time. Now again, you want to drink and drive at the same time. We have to talk about your mental focus at the same time when you are drunk and driving. That means your fixation on the road has been impaired. And when this impairment sets in, we won't be able to judge whether this logo is in front of me or is ahead of me. So you are in your head judging when you are supposed to, you are not supposed to be in your head judging at that point in time. You're supposed to see and be sure that this way I'm going is where I'm going. And then you have maybe two roads in front of you. You have the one that goes to Maryland. You have the one that goes to Anthony. And you're like, oh, okay, this is Anthony on the right. And this is Maryland on the left. And then you apply. And then I'm just using that to, lighten the situation. It goes beyond that, You see a bike in front of you and it looks like, oh, it's a bicycle. Oh, okay.
Because you're not coordinated.
Because you're not coordinated. No, because you're impaired. The level of the alcohol in your system has impaired your thinking. It has impaired your thought. Your brain, let me put it like that, has impaired your brain. And as such, you are judging to the left, you're judging to the right. Your judgment is not in one place. And so you are going to be everywhere. Sometimes, I've interviewed a drunk driver who told me that, oh, sorry, I didn't know.
He didn't know?
I didn't know. I thought I was the one driving the other vehicle.
What?
Oh, yeah, that was what happened to him, and he had to confess.
Wow.
After he was calm, we gave him water, he sat down, he had an accident. But thank God, nobody was injured, nobody died and all that, so we asked them to sit down. The other vehicle said, oh, okay, I can go. There's no... Okay, so move, sir. But that vehicle is not going anywhere. We're impounding this vehicle. This man also is going for a psychological... So we asked him to sit down first. Gave him water. He drank the first bottle, the second bottle, and I'm like...
You obviously are not...
You can imagine the level of liquid in his system before he put in alcohol. So that means the whole of his bloodstream has been impaired,
Okay, I'm sure someone has a question for us. To join in on the conversation quickly, 0705 6900927. We have the Public Relations Officer in the person of Damilola right here of the FRSC in Lagos. in Lagos. So Lagos drivers, I'm sure you're listening right now and you're nodding your head, but I hope you're paying attention to traffic regulations and all of that. But talking about traffic regulations, how has FRC been monitoring that these regulations are not broken, and how far has I would say the level of acceptance from Lagosians, how have they actually acted?
Oh, Lagos, kudos to the governor.
Oh,
I'll say that, and I will say it with all, how do I put it, Gen Z wise, with my full chest.
With my foot.
Yes, because if you look at it, how it used to be in Lagos and how it is now, I think we have absorbed. We just need to do more. And when I say do more, it means that safety is not the responsibility of FRC, neither is it responsibility of the state government. It's the responsibility of everybody. Just like you are coming in contact with me, I'm here to we are doing public education. We are educating the public. And that means we are coming in collaboration with ourselves. Others too need to collaborate with FRC. They need to collaborate with traffic agency. Let people know. A lot of people actually know. You know, sometimes you need somebody to just, tune in the volume, tune in the station to be sure that, okay, I know, I've forgotten. Do you understand? A lot of people don't know that, once I have my driver's license, I'm not supposed to keep it in the house. So some people go to file it in their house and then they say, I'm a driver, I'm a licensed driver. You're not a licensed driver until we stop you and we see that license with you. Okay. How do we know? How do we judge? Yes, we can check, but you know your driver's license number off heart. Can you actually say, this is my LSD, AAA, that kind of thing? Can you tell us? A lot of people, when they say, fill this form for your driver's license and put the name of your next of kin there, they give us their second number. Okay. Your second line is not your next of kin. There's a reason why we want your next of kin phone number to be there. If your phone is lost, your next of kin phone number cannot be lost. So there are so many things people need to know. So if you're coming in collaboration with us, what happens to others? So when you ask that if the traffic laws and regulations have been
abided to
in Lagos, I said to a reasonable extent, yes, but we still have a whole lot to do in Lagos State.
Okay, we still have a lot to do in Lagos traffic regulators. But I want to ask, what is the most obscene thing that you've ever seen on Lagos roads? Like something that just happened and you're like, yo...
Road rage.
Road rage. How does FRC
something.
deal with that?
Road rage is something sometimes we don't see because we are on the road. It's until maybe it happens in our presence that we can. Sometimes it's when you are driving. I drive from home to my office. Sometimes, from office to anywhere I want to go to. And then somebody from leave the road. I'm like, Jatele now. We didn't offend ourselves. Why are you doing like this? Calm down, uncle. And then I'm like, okay, so you can imagine somebody coming on a very smooth road, no traffic, nothing, and the person is on 120 kilometer per hour, and they want to get to Maryland, like you're coming from Ojudu and you want to go to Maryland in like 1 minute.
It's impossible.
And I'm like, where exactly is your wife trying to put to bed in the hospital? Because what's the level of...
Exactly. I always say this. Anyone who is rushing that much, there's somebody in the back seat that is about to
pop.
Exactly.
Because why? Where are you running to? So I say this a lot of time. And if you're listening to me, I am not talking because I'm a public relations person. I'm talking because I am alive. I'm talking because I ply the road and I also obey traffic rules and regulations. So it's not about me wearing this uniform. It's about being me. Where you are going in 5 minutes. If you're lucky, you will get there in 5 minutes. Don't be too in a hurry to get there in 3 minutes so that you don't get to where we'll have to spend about 3 minutes to clear you off the road.
Right. That makes so much sense.
So it doesn't take us anything. It doesn't take up minutes. Body bag, boom. And you're popped in the mortuary. So
I like how honest you are, because a lot of people will try to sugarcoat it.
Because she's SRSC, because we also drive. Beyond the uniform, we are human. Beyond the uniform, we're citizens of this country.
True.
So what you think, because we also obey. We also take to them. I drive And as much as I remember when I got to Lagos and my friends were with me and we're going on the island, I waited on the road for people to, please go. Please go. And then my friend was like, how many minutes are we going to? I said, I'm not in a hurry. If you're in a hurry, please step down. Go and take yellow bus, BRT or whatever you want to go and take. But for me, let these people go. You see a pedestrian trying to cross the road and you feel, go. It's another thing if there's a pedestrian bridge around that area. If it's not, wait for them. It will cost you nothing.
You see, I really want to bring you back here because we're out of time. You see that zebra crossing? You see zebra crossing and how drivers just move past them. I know that we don't have the clock that says, start moving or stop or all of that.
We still talked about this yesterday. If you're opportune to go to Bonny Island, NLNG to be precise, you see how... If I don't know how to put them.
Damilola, you just broke my heart once again for not living in Bonny Island, because I went to Bonny Island. I've been there twice.
Okay.
50 kilometers per hour.
They wait for you as a cyclist, as a pedestrian. You have the right of the way.
Yes, you do.
But here, outside Nigeria, let me know. Outside Bonny Island,
I know.
because Bonny Island doesn't look like it's in Nigeria.
I doubt that it is. Like they have lawns
outside here. I used to say something to my sister and my niece and nephew that you people should not come to Lagos. And when you come to Lagos, make sure to get you a driver.
It's always chaotic for them. Someone had to go back. He said, I can't live in Lagos because he lived there all his life, about 25 or so.
If you get married there and have your kids there, it will be very, very difficult for you to come here and have a life. It's not going to be a life again. It's going to be something else. So people need to calm down. As drivers, whether commercial or private, people talk, I'm a private driver, but the way they treat, we don't treat there's
no preferential treatment to whether or not you're a public or private driver.
Just calm down. Calm yourself down.